Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at ICP, seeing what's going on. This coin's doing pretty darn good. Congrats to our community members who took some nice profit on a long position there yesterday. I know a lot of folks had just kind of jumped in based on this descending type of pattern here. It's a bullish type of flag pattern, if you will. Not the cleanest, but definitely worked itself into a channel, broke out. Once it broke out here, it didn't look back. And again, that's what this X is here on the chart. Just kind of confirmational sign letting us know we get above the cloud. Good to go for long positions. So again, awesome stuff. Glad that worked out well. And if you are new to the channel, just know, not a financial advisor. Love to teach people to trade. Got an awesome trading community over here in our premium group and also our general chat, of course. If you're just, kind of more casual, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to become a little bit more of an advanced trader, join our trading group. We've got some awesome trades here. Chainlink 72% last night and 46% again as well for a second Chainlink trade. We took a lot there, and you can kind of see a correlation here. 70% from Chainlink, 60%, 69% from Chainlink, 7%. I mean, we are scalping the heck out of Chainlink. So thank you again, Chainlink, for some awesome profits. We want to see, is ICP going to be one of those next year? Obviously it is. We just didn't catch the trade in time, which does happen, by the way. It's perfectly normal to miss an opportunity, folks. Trust me on this. There's tons of opportunity. We don't need to worry about that at all. So let's look at the daily time from here and work our way down. And what we want to talk about is this Elliott Wave pattern forming. We'll see it a little bit easier on the 4-hour time frame, but you can see pretty clear as day the price comes up, works itself into a channel, and breaks out. Again, a lot of that hinges on Bitcoin doing fairly well this morning or last night. It did pop off to that 43,000 plus range, came down, whipped right back up again today. So we're expecting Bitcoin to continue to progress higher. That's very positive here because that could get us through this this resistance area here based on volume about $13. I'm going to round up and say 13, pretty close to 12.92, but generally speaking, that's at 0.5 fib level, commonly a resistance level. But look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe ninth attempt to retest that level and break through. Strong chance we have that. This isn't a cup and handle per se, but it is kind of, if you will, where you can see the price action retesting that level a few times and more likely to break through this time. Use that as a support and pivot to go higher. Okay, so solid chance we're going to see this continue. Just know we're on our 5th and final wave here for Elliott Wave, so some retracement could occur once we break through that resistance level. Let's take a quick look here at the daily time frame here and recognize still above 50 on the RSI. We got a stochastic convergence. The money flow index is high, and MACD is soon to converge here. There's a lot of reasons why a long position should be viable for this coin, even though it is overextended. Okay, so again, you got to recognize a lot of things are happening right now in the back end. Bitcoin stabilizing at that 43,200 mark is a pretty big start. Okay, that's a good place for the market for the moment. So pending we don't see any nonsense before the day's over, like another $422 million bought in 16 seconds on Coinbase, then we'll probably be doing pretty well. If you think I'm just pulling that number out of a hat, this actually does happen. This is what happens on the back end, guys. 16 seconds, see a significant amount of USD volume in the last 24 hours. Once more, significant push there, okay? So again, correction, it is 42 million, not 422 million, but the overall volume on Coinbase is extremely high with $500 million traded in the last 24 hours. So that's pretty insane. Again, those little things tend to push the price action in different directions. So generally speaking, it's a good thing nonetheless because we're seeing more buying activity than selling activity on Bitcoin, a lot of stability. So looking at the 4-hour here, let's double check a few things here. We can go ahead and see that we are in a situation right now where we got a lot of consistency. We do have stochastic RSI swinging down because we're overextended to the upside. So a slight pullback would make sense here. However, we can see RSI, traditional money flow index, all averaging themselves out below 70, above 50, bullish sign, MACD converging 2. We're above all moving averages. The 200-day SMA right there at about 1240, holding like a champ. So good news is we're above all moving averages. We're in a perfect situation here. Better or best case scenario for the 4-hour time frame. Only concern is that the price legged up here and hasn't pulled back too much since. But again, it's done very well for itself in the last 12 hours. I mean, you look at this here, Bitcoin pulled back pretty significant and ICP didn't pull back all that far. Okay, this was when Bitcoin coming down the low 42,000 range, right? So that's a pretty significant recovery. Since then, we got a bullish engulfing candle forming right now in the last 2 hours. Really, really awesome stuff. Okay, so I think the 4-hour looks pretty fantastic. Hourly is shaping up to be the same. Ichimoku cloud, we touched on this earlier, but generally speaking, we're above the cloud. Lagging spans free and clear. Conversion lines above the baseline. We are all green lights here to consider a long position and not to short this coin. Okay. Again, the only reason why you'd be successful with a short is if Bitcoin somehow dumps down to like the low 42, upper 41K range, and then the whole entire market just gets disheveled. Well, we've seen that a few times already, so I wouldn't put it past Bitcoin and the market movers to manipulate the market in that way. But ICP is responding phenomenally well to Bitcoin being back up over 43K and breaking through this descending trend line, essentially establishing higher highs and higher lows. There's a lot of reasons why this coin should continue. No reason not to. So all the more reason to hold your trade open if you have a long position open. Adjust your stop loss as you take profit. Please do that, because there's nothing worse than the price action just turning yourself around on you and you walking away with nothing. I'd rather walk away with a little bit than nothing at all. That's just kind of the concept. And that's how we stay profitable ourselves in our community too. So if you're not familiar with this here, last month, while it wasn't as grand as December, still pretty good profit, 1,600% profit, average of 68% profit per trade, and then 96% accuracy. Okay, we took one stop loss on the 31st for injective. Okay, and again, some folks went a little too hard on that in one trade and had some trouble. So friendly advice, read through our signals guide. It's all here, folks. If you don't read through this, you don't know how to properly manage your trades. These trades work a lot different than you might think. Okay, they're fairly straightforward, but there's a strategy, and I just recommend you stick to it if you're going to be following my signals. Adjust and utilize your own risk tolerance. That's all there is to it. Okay, if you don't know what that is, watch Chapter 8 in my Trading University. You'll figure it out pretty quick. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks again so much for watching. Very last thing, of course, here as well. Make sure you join the best exchange in the world. My personal opinion, but you could say this the same for our community. No KYC, no VPN exchange. Significant rewards await. We're going to have trading competitions here soon. I'm meeting with our affiliate next week to go ahead and arrange that. So it's an awesome, awesome situation. Be sure to check that out in your own time. Thanks again for watching, though. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.